Hey everyone, welcome back. My name is Roy, and today I'll be talking to you about break statements in while loops and for loops in the Java programming language. Now, after this video, I'll be making another video on continue statements in both while loops and for loops in the Java programming language. So stay tuned. If you like, you subscribe, and you'll be able to see what videos I have forthcoming. So let's go ahead and get started. We have the break while loop class. Set that up, and then we have our main method here. So inside this main method, we're going to go ahead and initialize num1. We're going to go ahead and set a value of 1 to it. Now we're going to go ahead and set up our while loop. So num1, and we want to set up a condition where if num1 is less than 11, we'll continue. And let's go ahead and set up our if statement. If num1 is greater than 5, we're going to break. Okay? So if num1 is greater than 5, we're going to go ahead and break. Now let's start printing some statements out to see what's going on here. And then we're going to print out the variable string, space that, and then our num1 variable or whatever's inside it at that time. And we're going to increment that every time we come across it by 1. Now here we have a statement that prints out when we break out of our while loop. So when we're done with this, we go ahead and print this out. Okay? And to recap, we initialize a num1 variable to number 1. We're going to continue in this while statement until we are no longer fitting this condition. And the moment we're greater than 5, we're going to go ahead and break. Okay? So let's go ahead and run that, and what do you think is going to happen? Well, it's going to print out the numbers 1 through 5. Yep, there we go, 1 through 5. And when this became a 6, what we did was we went through here, we saw that we didn't fit this condition even though we fit the first condition. We go ahead and broke out of this while loop and went straight to execute this one. Okay, that makes sense? Hope so. If not, I have a blog you can look at later. So let's go ahead and go into the break inside the for loop. Okay, now it's going to be very similar, but in this instance, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and start up our for loop. Here we go, initialize. Let's start at 1. Let's start at 0, sorry. And then we're going to put a condition here where this is num2. Num2. Yeah, num2. And as long as it's less than 11, we're going to continue on and update with our incrementing operators. We're here. So we're going to continue to increment that. Now inside this for loop, every time we iterate through, we're going to go ahead and print out. Var and our num2 variable and whatever's inside. Okay? Now we're going to set up this condition here, num2. If num2 equals 5, we're going to go ahead and break. Okay? We'll go ahead and break out of there. Okay? And now to make a print statement, that we're going to make a print statement here that's going to let us know when we get out of this for loop. Now we are out of the for loop. Okay? And wrap that up there. So to recap, we have a for loop. Here we're initializing a num2 variable to 0. We will continue on until we fit this condition of less than 11. And if we do fit that condition, we'll continue to update our variable and increment it by 1. Oops. So yeah, let's see what this prints out. What do you think it's going to print out? Here we go. We printed out 0 through 5 because the moment we became greater than 5, we went ahead and broke out, and now we're out of the for loop. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's how you use a break statement in while loops and for loops in the Java programming language. If you didn't catch it or you want to recap some of these details, you can go ahead and visit my blog. Here I have breaking continuous statements in Java. We go all over the break statements, and like I said, I'm going to make another video on continuous statements where you can see the code here. If you want the entire code, feel free to go to my GitHub link and take a look there. Well, hope to see you soon, or hope you see me soon. And if you like, subscribe. All right, thanks a lot. Enjoy the rest of your day. See you soon.